Hello.
It's Karen
And Tim.
from Stepping on the Back Porch.
From Florida.
Back for our weekly live. And I was going to quick show you first what we're going to do today because I think this is really fun. It's been really, really windy here. This is our first nice week, and it's our last week out of the 4. And I just thought this was a perfect time to make pinwheel cards.
Windy.
So windy. And when you look at pinwheel cards, I'm going to show you 2 ways. Here it has some lift to it. When you press it flat, it's like a pinwheel quilt card. So anyway, this will be fun. Oh, thanks you guys that share. That is the kindest thing you can do for us. We just totally appreciate it.
We have a sunny background.
Yes. And just a couple of announcements. You know, there are only 3 days left to get the celebration free items with the $50 order. So watch that. And to buy the starter kit, which you don't have to do anything with, but you get 5 extra free packs of paper that no one else can get until they're going to be in the new catalog. So let me know if you have any questions about that. I'd love to have you join us, and there's never any obligation, so don't.
Regarding my love for Karen, 42 times 66 to Karen dearest. That's the love I have and share with my wife, Karen.
Somebody put in the comments last week, what in the world does Tim's comment mean? I said, well, it's just this host code, and it has a lot of numbers this year. So this is the first month Tim came up with his own and didn't feel he needed some input.
I was so intimidating that nobody else has come up with any. Or have they?
No, I haven't noticed any. Yes, we are having gorgeous weather here, gorgeous beach weather. So right after this, we're heading down to the beach again. And I know it's going to be, you can keep that warm weather home too. Would a whole lot warmer, let me tell you, than 40 here. It is very different because with the wind and the water effect here.
So our Facebook Live is going to be about 5 minutes long. So
out of the beach. You know, this is our last one here. And also just wanted to mention, for those of you that don't know, we also do a podcast. Yeah, I know we're just kind of ridiculous, but our next one is going to be what people pack for card making on vacation.
Seriously?
And the reason I wanted to bring that up is
I haven't done my homework on that.
Okay, but this kind of, I want to mention this for 2 reasons. This kind of fits what we've been doing down here. If you'll note, I have made a ton of cards down here, but I brought designer series paper and a few ideas. And so we're doing a lot of things kind of like the same thing, and yet we have all these different cards. That's one of the tips I have of how I pack for vacation. And over in the Back Porch Stampers, if you are a member over there, if you aren't, come join us. We've been having a conversation. It's in the announcement still. So when you go first in, you can click if you don't see it right away. I was asking other people how they decide what to take, what they do about crafting on vacation. And so, you know, on the podcast, what's really fun is I just share a lot of stories that we are all sharing together. So anyway,
and
thanks. Oh, Ann White, you're going to be here next week. Oh, we would have loved to have met you. I said, I've seen you in person and enjoyed. This week, we finally are seeing people. We saw Joan Beard early when we first came before it got really cold. And I don't think I've even put a picture up. And otherwise, everyone else we've seen has been this week. I said, because we finally could sit outside. So, and it's been so fun. Were we a little tired of each other?
A little bit.
Yeah. Oh, we just enjoy. Yeah, we're still in Fort Walton Beach until Monday. We leave on Monday.
FWB. I was going to say something, and it was quite profound, but packing. One thing that we'll pack next time, a return address label.
Yes, he's been handwriting.
Handwriting.
And at home, we do have them. And the last thing one other thing. One thing I'm looking forward to going home is, do you think we'll have any Happy Mail? You know, we always start Thursdays with mail we've got from you guys. So hopefully there will be some waiting for us when we get home. That's going to be one of the fun things.
No mail
getting the mail. And then the other thing, we do have a weekly challenge over in the Back Porch Stampers also. The winner this week was Joanne Foley. So congrats to her. Last week was about sliding lock cards, and you got it. This week it's going to be do a pinwheel card. So this is where we kind of show how to do it. And the most fabulous thing is not just seeing I probably have 8, 9 ideas. I don't know how many ideas I have here, but you're going to see a whole ton more. I think that just makes it all so fun. Okay. And yeah, Jane Brand says, and Tim, you'll remember your bone folder because he was.
I will, with my name on it.
Oh, good. Wanda said she had a sister that lived here. Oh, Rhonda said, you send us a card, so we'll have one waiting. I know we might have to do a 2-hour specialist on that.
This is a bone folder.
Of sorts.
Of
yes.
sorts.
Okay. So we will get started. Now, I suggested this is such an easy pattern, and I love easy. Do you guys love easy? So this is what we've got. This is our 3 pieces that we are going to use to create with. And then I'm going to do a second one so we can just see the difference. If you like having things bordered more, then we just need 1 more piece. So this is really awesome. So this is a 3x3. So if you have 6x6 paper, you cut it 3x3, you could get 4 of these. So it's just, these are great measurements for using anything, including your 6x6 paper shares or paper packs. And then these are 2-inch squares. You can get a bunch of those too. So these are really good use for paper.
That's pretty paper.
It is. It's the hydrangea, and I just love it. So I'm picking one that's going to be the background. And then if you want to do a background, see, I just love how these kind of go over the edge. Because of course, this square could be any size. So we expect to see all kinds of variations. This is just an idea. You could make these 1 3/4. There are no rules to card making. But if you like to do you see how this one has the border? Then what I did was I made this the 3x3 and cut this down to 2 3/4 square. So that's the only difference there. And then we're going to take these pieces and we're going to just cut them. I'm going to make 2 of these cards. So we do the 2 different ways. And then I have a bunch to show after we're done creating. And then we'll have one that Tim and I will do together. And then we'll just show a bunch. So, you guys, you would love the slide and lock. Wanda said her sister loved them. She had to make her lots of cards. I said, well, that's wonderful. Okay, now all we're going to do, so here are my 4 pieces. All I'm going to do is fold this over. Now, I think to make this the quickest, I did these with glue. I've done these with all kinds of, I think right here, I'm not sure this would be the easiest, but I think the quickest is what we're going for today.
Looks pretty easy.
Okay, that does, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm going to take these. And do 4 of these this way. And Tim, you can engage the audience with any stories you choose to tell. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, I am doing this.
Maybe not.
And I hope some of you are making these along with me. I thought this is just such an easy. These are also great cards. You can just sit and do all this part, watching TV. And look, this is already done. So I have these 4 done. And then what I'm going to do, and again, I could use glue or anything else. I'm just putting a little bit of tape on the back. This is your favorite thing to take off, Tim.
Oh, it is.
So I could just have you do that.
My fingernails are long. Not.
Of course, you could put these on. And then, whoa. Oh, you are going to work on it. That one. And then he picks the only one that doesn't have one. Okay, you can take those off. Then here's the coolest thing. I have my 4 pieces. And look what I'm going to do. I am going to take my 3-inch square. I'm going to fold it in half. Open it, fold it in half the other way. Is that just awesome? Do you have one ready for me, Tim?
No, I don't.
He doesn't.
I have trouble doing these things.
And then I am going to put these on. I'm going to put the long way along the fold so it sticks out the end. Is that just cool? I love that. Wanda was talking about when she made all those slide and lock cards for her sister. She made the bases and the locks, and then her sister could finish the rest. So it's like Sending her card kits. I love that. Just said her name is Karen too. But isn't this just amazing? I just think this is so amazingly easy. There's just no other measuring. There's absolutely nothing to do more. And I think that is just
Sweet.
gorgeous. And I'm not even going to take the time to totally, well, you'll see pictures, but I'm mostly right now going to just point that out. Okay. So do you see? And now I'm just layering on that on paper. And this is just some paper I happened to bring along that was already gone through that painted texture thing. And then I'm going to put in the bottom, let's see, I did not figure out my sizing. So that's why I thought I'll do this after camera because I probably want to make it narrower. But do you see how these are my pieces? Oh, that's actually not bad, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's quite.
you know what? I might finish that while you're creating. Okay. But actually, let me put just the top part on. As long as we're doing this.
Speaking of Karen, we are starting to see all kinds of memes about Karen.
Because of what it means politically now. But
Yeah, it's
our
just,
favorite, did you guys see the commercial? Oh, I cracked up where somebody gives a candy bar and says, I'm sorry I called you Karen. And the woman says, but that's my name. My name is Karen. She hands her another candy bar. Oh, I'm sorry your name is Karen.
It's terrible.
But anyway, I just sort of have to laugh about that. Okay. Okay. Don't put that on.
Straight.
And then the only thing, now you could put all kinds of things in the middle. I just happen to have these one kind of gems bigger along, but all kinds of, there could be larger. Yeah, see, that was smaller. This is the largest thing that I had. So I kind of use that for all. I put
So what do you have
smaller
for
one on
these?
one.
Nothing.
Well, no, I can add, I still have some of the other, but I'm just saying you guys might be able to think of all kinds of things, including little circles. Oh, you're going to take one of those. So I do have this bigger one here somewhere. But anyway, so that one is that. And now we're going to do the second one.
I like small.
And this one, I'm actually going to flatten down. Now, this all being done, I could flatten that, but I'm not going to do that. Let me see. I just want to make sure I'm doing these the same way. I could have done this one reverse. Okay, so he'll play with that.
I'm just going to make
This is
sure.
how we're sharing the stage here.
Oh, look at that. That's good technique.
Okay, so
put the
here are
scissors-
these.
Put the scissors in and open it up. There.
Okay, I was saying that I ran out of my my adhesives, and I met with Bina Corman down here the other day, and she brought me a couple of these little ones. So okay, it's contraband, but it's been wonderful to have a little because it's just speedier. So it has fit the bill, but look, we're just going to add these in. And Tim, do you want to take
Yes.
this and fold in half, and then fold in half the other way?
Like half like this or like a
Yeah.
triangle?
Nope, like that. Okay, and these, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the back. These are flatter. Oh, and look, I did this one the wrong way. Oh, that's going to be interesting. We're going to see what it looks like anyway. And we're going to see if the idea works. That's very interesting. Then I'm going to have one that's unique on this one.
Takes me a while, but I think I got it.
Okay. Then we're just going to put these in.
Oh, so that's how you position.
That tells us what, and it's so cool because you really don't notice it at the end, but it
No,
gives
you
you your
don't.
positioning line.
Because it covers
And then
them
you're
all
not
up.
measuring. I just think that is the coolest
That
little
is a-
tip.
oh,
So I
Very
love
cool.
that. Okay. And then this time we're putting this one on here. And now this will go on. And so this will show the difference. The rest of it is going to be, the same. See, I even have two colors of background here. It's interesting going through the few papers I brought, seeing which
Karen has
things
to
I
hold us
could.
down because we don't have a bone folder.
But I love them both. Now this is, do you see how that one is just off there? But it's okay. I mean, it's just kind of an interesting. Do you even notice it?
Yes.
Yeah, but it just made a different pattern. So you could try doing these with all different papers on. The pattern would be fun.
Folded it the wrong direction?
I folded it the wrong way. Yes, I folded it just upside down. But I love that these just have that little difference. You know, this is way more like a flat quilt. This is like a pinwheel. And I think they're both awesome cards. Yeah,
And
Julie says no need for grid paper for this one. Yeah, I think, it's my kind of thing.
the reason she folded it upside down was that she wanted to let you know that she doesn't do everything perfectly.
That's right. Because I
usually do.
I think nobody knows that
does,
here.
yeah.
Okay, Tim.
Yes.
We're just going to do these. You are going to take these.
Whoops. Oh my goodness. Wasted 3 of
Okay,
them.
and you're just going to fold them all like this. Yeah, I
Okay.
know they're going to be upside
Okay,
down, but it
so-
doesn't make a bit of difference.
So,
You,
like this.
yep. And I had background papers for us for those. I'm sure, they're right
Okay.
here.
So are these some of these right side up and some upside down?
Yeah, but you know what? It's not going to matter because it's a pinwheel. So we're going to live with it. However, this is the point. We are driving. Yes, we are big road trippers. And we like to listen to podcasts and have conversations about all that kind of stuff on the way home. So it's always fun.
Karen likes to sleep.
And I like to sleep. Tim likes to drive. So we travel well together. Okay. And now I'm going to let you.
Yes.
Well, actually, here, I'm going to have you fold that and you're going to finish this. I'll put these together and then you're going to put them on and we're going to see if it seems really easy for you to remember how to do this. Well, I think it will. I think that's just kind of a cool thing. You know, a lot of these folds we've been showing are also just great things to do if you work with kids. Anyone of any age can enjoy doing these. They're pretty.
Okay, so this.
Yep.
And what do I do?
You can use whatever you want.
Strips of this? Oh, no.
Oh, you can just use that. And you're just gonna, fold them. Yep, they go along the long. We'll see if you can figure that out. Whereas I will take mine.
Okay.
Yeah, well, our first 3 weeks seemed a little long here just because the weather was not nice at all. This week is flying by and now it's like, oh no, it's going to be time to go. I don't know if I'm ready. But you know what? Part of leaving home is the joy of returning home. So
yes.
But we're thrilled to have our last days be nice here. And so we are really spending them outside, which has been really wonderful. Now I'm going to use this tape. I actually think I could use that on mine too, but I'm going to use this. Oh, Tim, you're doing great.
Well, thank you. I texted our daughter-in-law today, asked her a question, and she just asked, are you ready to come home? I said, yes, we are.
Good to leave and good to get home. Okay. And then you're going to put that on a piece of white. So you're just going to keep building your card. And you have a little thing to go across the bottom. And then you can decide if you want it to go on a white background or a crumb cake background. I'm going to put both choices here as part of just building a card and having the fun of
I should probably
seeing what you're going to do with
do
it.
it on camera so they know I'm actually doing it.
Oh yes, okay. Otherwise, they're just looking at those lovely cards. This would be a great one. You're right, Ron, to do with even non-card makers to just kind of get them interested.
Well, I agree. That's me.
And all of this is so great to take packing too, because look at how little stuff you need to have. It's just really in here, and you can always, when you go home, add the words if you need to.
Is this too long?
It all depends on your card, how you want it. You can cut it off. You can cut it off.
Extend the white paper. Should I add
You can do whatever you want. It's your card. And of course, however you choose to finish these is going to be totally up to you too. Okay, and then do you want to put it on white or this? These are the two colors. I didn't have any other colors that went with this. So
I don't think
limited
you put
choices.
white on white, would you?
You do. White on white is actually a really nice design look.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who would have
But,
thought?
well, obviously not you. You didn't start that trend. And the other's great too. So I said it's a fun.
It's actually pretty ugly. I don't like that at all.
Okay, then I would do the white. I also do have red. It's not exactly the same red, but you know, if you wanted to go out on a limb, this is all about. This is all about, you know.
It's better than
we get to do whatever we want.
I like it actually.
It is the fun with
it.
limited supplies. Sometimes we do ourselves a disservice by having, you know, by being in a room and having all these choices. Sometimes it's okay to have to think, okay, what can I do with
in the Army? We call that field expediency. Making do with what you got.
See, and there's a little red in there, and there's not enough of it to know it's not really the same red. So see, it works.
But I'm colorblind, so I really wouldn't know.
Okay, and then I have finished mine too. So yours is going to be flat, and mine is going to be popped out.
Thank you for giving me the flat one, because that's easier.
Okay, and you know what? On mine,
middle of this. One of these?
Yes, because I'm not sure. Or here's the larger thing. If you want a larger one, it's right there. Now I'm going to put mine. I'm not even putting any backing on here. I'm just going to put mine right on here. So, you know, adding layers to cards makes such a difference, but sometimes simple is also good, and we forget that. So I love that there are just all these choices. That's awesome.
Do I get words?
No, because I didn't bring very many words, and the ones I did are already packed up. So this is the last stamping.
I'm gonna go find them. I'm gonna go find them.
I don't think you have any.
I need words.
But see how you could add some little words, and I just think this is fun because we've got the two. You want to add a center on mine? We have
yes.
Two
Can I?
little things right there.
There we go.
And then I have my little backing. I think what cute. Fun little cards those are. Renee says white on white is awesome. If you pop it up a little, then you have a background. The other thing that is awesome with white on white is if you have like an embossed folder, like this on white would be a very elegant look. Yes, otherwise you don't notice it as much. But I know if I'm coloring like with the Stampin' Blends, I'll do white because it bleeds through. I'll do white on white, and I don't care if it even just kind of blends in. It just kind of needs that extra. Okay, we'll just look at the rest of these cards, and then I will put pictures up on the blog. Okay, so here is the new butterfly paper available in March. Flat, and this, and you'll see some of them still need. This looks more finished because it has an embossing folder, and I only had this many words done. So, but when I go home, I could choose to add words, but also I think that looks okay. So those are the same paper, and you notice that's the 3-inch, and that's the layered.
So what are we saying? I like that. I like the.
You like the layered more?
I do. Yeah.
And then this is other paper out of the same one, layered, but just done on the white background, so it doesn't have that extra layer. So we're just looking at little variations here. And then grab all of these up here, because we just like to see differences. Okay, and here.
I love it.
Here are these two. And I think, see, you know, you change the background, you can change. I can't wait to see what you guys do. I think these are just really fun cards, and they're so easy.
That white on white works.
Okay, yes, we'll see that white on white. Yeah, and here it's been embossed, and so it really is a classy look. So that's really fun.
Can I just say something, though?
Uh-huh.
Is that white on gray?
Nope.
White on white.
Yeah, it's just white on white.
It's a shadow.
But I think it gives a little shadow when you have the embossing there. And then we've got two with the dragonfly paper. So we've got the flat and the
well, you've been busy.
I have, and I did all these this morning out on our lovely deck.
And I thought you were taking a nap.
That would be Tim.
That would be me.
That would be Tim. And black and white. I just love the differences.
Okay, I guess.
And again, do you see? I think this one does look more finished because it has that embossing thing.
And it's got a border. I like the border.
It has a border, yeah. And I think this could use some words, but now you could stamp words right in here, and that would be finished if I felt like taking out the words again. But these are just things to start with. And then here is the ice cream paper. I was down to my last sheet of what I had along, but it worked. So it's all the same sheet. And then I used cardstock because I didn't have another sheet to put it on. So the difference is when I use the cardstock, I actually use the scoreboard because you can't just fold that so easily. Whereas doing these, just putting it on the designer series paper was just beautiful. And it's perfect because you can just fold it. So these are so cards. The black and white, yeah, putting a red gem in there would be a great idea. I like that. Or gold, or, any color.
Now, could you do that with a marker? Just color this one, or would you get?
If I had Stamp and Blends, because they would be permanent, then I could do. But I didn't bring Stamp and Blends along. I mean, this is truly what traveling is like. At home, I could think of a lot more options, and I would have put in different middles in the center to give you more ideas. But I didn't have this idea when I came. I just had brought designer series paper and stuff, and I've just been focused on thinking of easy, quick things that we could all make together and yet make them so uniquely our own. So these would make great kids cards. They could be wedding cards. Congrats, they really fit the bill.
My question is simple.
Uh-huh.
Do those come with already colored beads? Beads are just all clear?
They're all clear, but with Stamp and Blends, because they're permanent. And that's an advantage to have these clear, because you could take a blend to go with any of these cards that you wanted to have. So I think that's really fun. So this is what I've been having fun doing. Now, my last 3 days, I'm just gonna be at the beach. So I did leave out one card. So we might do one quick live, sitting poolside or somewhere with just a card kit, but everything else is packed away now for 3 days at the beach. But so these 3 days will be more big, but I think these are really fun. So I cannot wait to see what you guys do with this idea. Yeah. Punching out small circles. If I had a small circle punch, I was going to have Tim freehand cut some small. No, I wouldn't do that, but you could do a whole lot of fun things in the middle. So see, I can't wait to see what you guys do. So make sure you join us over in the Back Porch Stampers. We have a great time over there, and it's just so fun. And I do love that we kind of have a theme each week, and you can put on whatever else you're working on too. So it isn't just that. The drawing is for this. And I think one of the fun things about just having a theme each week is it just inspires us to take one idea and then see lots of people's interpretations of it. So if you have any questions, if you thought at all about getting the starter kit and joining my team, please give me a call or message me here. I am totally available to chat on the phone, and I would love to have you join us. Any last orders? Anything you're still needing from Celebration? And this is it. Tim's cell 612-203-5805.
Yes.
Just for this week, though. I'm gonna go back home. I'll be back to my landline, but. Thanks for being in our community. And next Monday is already March. So all of this ends on Sunday. So we just want to make sure we take care of this. And then there's always some new fun things in March. So Monday night, we'll come to you from wherever we are, but we'll be on our journey home. So thanks you guys so much. We so appreciate you spending this time with us.
Goodbye.
Bye.